Henry with Real TV Films. We're on the road to Tribeca, and we have arrived at the red carpet, New York style. We're here in the big city, and Jeff Pruitt has just arrived on the carpet, and it's so good to see you. You played one of the Australian snipers in the film The Objective. How are you feeling about tonight?
I'm feeling really good. I haven't seen the film at the moment, but looking forward to it.
So you haven't seen it at all, huh?
I just travelled all the way from Australia to have a look at it, so...
So how long has it been since you actually played your part in the film? How long has it been?
It's been a year, one year.
So the anticipation, is this going to be what a treat for you?
Yeah, it's going to be great, yeah.
And you brought someone with you. Is this your date?
This is actually my lovely partner, Helen.
And I bet she's excited to see the film with you.
Yeah, she is. She hasn't seen the film either, so we're both looking forward to seeing how it turned out.
See what he's wearing under his robe?
Yeah, it looks like some kind of uniform. Maybe Soviet?
It's British. It's from the 44th Regiment of Foot.
Wonder where he got that.
Yeah, more like when. 44th Regiment, how long we exist.
So how did you like working with Dan Myrick?
Dan's great. He has a different way of directing, allows you to really experience the part and make a bunch of choices. I don't know whether you know, but I was cast over the internet for this, so...
You were one of the techie guys, huh?
Well, he put out a worldwide casting notice, and I got it in Australia just putting footage through the internet, so I never met anybody. I arrived on set and didn't know anybody, so that's the way Dan works. He's kind of used the internet again to cast some of his actors.
One of the things that we employed that I think we were the first film to do was online casting, where we had a website where actors could download the sides to the script, kind of this YouTube setup. They could, read the script, do their audition online, and send it right back to us. And every morning I could watch these auditions as I came into the office, and that's how we cast our Australian sniper guy. Jeff Pruitt, who did an amazing job for us, but we got him out of Australia through.
How did you like working in Morocco?
It was really good. The Moroccan people were really fantastic. When we were shooting, Dan was just so quick. We'd have a shot here, then they'd be over digging a dolly track on the side of the hill, and it was all really well done, really well organised. It was hot, obviously, as well.
All right, well, we look forward to watching you in the film again. And Jeff Pruitt in The Objective. We are on the road to Tribeca, baby. Keep watching Real TV Films. Now, Matt, you are a stunt guy, right? So this is easy for you.
Yeah, I do a lot of stunt work. I've been doing stunt work since the early 90s when I got out of the Army. And this was a really nice, I've done a lot of acting, but this was a really nice role. And the fact that we had some, military stuff, it was easy to, get into that, the stunt stuff. It's just something I do. I coordinate stunts, and I've done stunts for years, so it kind of all worked into a nice little package in this one.
Yes, you are the film. And speaking of that, let's go ahead and take a look at you when you were in Tribeca. Hey everybody, it's Real TV Films. My name is Tamara Henry, and you are with us on the road to Tribeca. We have arrived. We have Matt Anderson. Well, how are you feeling tonight? This is your big moment.
Pretty good. We're excited to be here. It's a lot of fun to come and see that, be at the festival with a film.
Tell us about your story of how you were cast and the excitement and the anticipation.
Well, I knew one of the producers from a previous production. A lot of us were former military, and that's how I was on the other production.
I want not actors to be military guys, but I wanted military guys that could act. Right. And that was the key for me, because there's a certain kind of, everything from the body language to the way military guys talk to how they hold their weapons is something that it's very difficult to teach someone who's never done it before.
And she brought me in to take a look at what they were doing, maybe talk about some of the tech stuff, because it's a special forces team in Afghanistan, and I was a special forces guy in Iraq.
My logic was to try to reach out to the military guys first to see if we could find as many guys as we could that could act, that all that was already ingrained in them, and then whatever gaps that we had we could fill with actors, doing the traditional casting process.
So they brought me in, didn't tell the director, I just came in, and when we came for the callbacks, casting went, why are you here? How did we get how did we get you? And I said, oh, well, the producer and, you know, and I'm a military guy, because he wanted you back. And, you know, I got on after the call back.
How did you enjoy working under Dan Myrick?
I loved it. He is just so much fun to work for, and he lets you, not have free reign, but he gives you a little guidance and lets you go with it. And he wants to see where you're going to go. And he's hoping that it's as dark a place as he is at.
There's definitely a side of me that likes to, push the limits, and there is a certain kind of adrenaline and excitement I get about, making films in kind of these exotic locations, and for me it's all about balance, because I have kind of a pretty normal life at home with my wife and my kid and stuff like that, but I need that to kind of counterbalance what I do in my professional life, and that's going off into doing these wacky movies and stuff. So it's I think it's a good balance for me, and it keeps me centered, and ultimately I like to think it kind of makes me more creative in the long run. So
who was the producer that you were working with?
Andrea Balin.
And which film was that you worked on?
I worked on a film called Chupacabra Terror a few years back. It's sci-fi original, very popular on sci-fi.
How did you feel about your performance?
I'm a little scared to say, because I haven't been in with the crowd here, but I felt pretty good about it. I think that we all came off very credibly. I feel that we have some strong performances in the show, and I feel like I know that I was what a Special Forces team leader is supposed to be like, because I've seen them for real, and I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah, it looks like some kind of uniform. Maybe Soviet?
It's British. It's from the 44th Regiment of Foot.
Wonder where he got that.
Yeah, more like when. 44th Regiment, how long we exist.
This is Tamara Henry. You're watching Real TV Films. We are on the road to Tribeca. We have arrived.
So I would say I think you guys have an awesome perspective on life, having served in the military, traveling around the world, being an actor in Hollywood. What do you think? What is life all about?
It's about whatever you think it is. Everybody's a little bit different. I think we, aren't the typical actors that believe everything in La La Land is perfect in the way we want it because we've been around to a lot of places. I know it's rough. What do you guys think?
But you're not jaded, though.
Well,
Not jaded.
I wouldn't say we're jaded.
Life is about going for it.
Go for it. I like that.
Do it.
Go
Whatever
for
you
it.
want, do it, because it is short.
Right. You got to do it now. That's your philosophy, right?
Yeah.
Do it now. So, and I think when the objective comes out any day now,
We're hoping.
that your world is going to open up even more.
That's our hope. We're all hoping that this will open a few doors and that everybody enjoys it. We hope you do.
Yeah. Do any of you guys have anything cooking right now that you're going to be, that you want to give a little plug, a little shout out, what you got in the works going on?
Well, I don't know if everybody does. Of course, everybody probably has seen Mr. Huertas on Generation Kill, which he did right after. You came back for how long?
5 days.
He was home for 5 days.
A busy guy, wanted everywhere.
And right back to Africa.
All right. All right, well, I just want to thank you guys for being on the show today. Again, this is In. It's the only way out. And I don't know if any of you girls guessed which one of those guys is single. Give me a call and I will tell you. But make sure to watch into the next episode of In. I'm your host, Tamara Henry. We'll see you here next time. Bye-bye.
The compass is telling me that that's north. I don't see how that's possible.
We should not have come here.
That's not funny, man. I filled this thing up with water last night.
You guys hear that?
What's wrong?
You see anything?
What the hell's going on? Jesus Christ!
What we need to do is extract.
Canceling this mission is not an option.